feels like you're a little disappointed by the Snapfire not being played middle.
You know, I got kind of what I wished for in a way where they have this overwhelming damage middle. I do think the Snapfire could have fit that role.
Okay.
In all honesty, but I actually have to go BetBoom in this game.
All right.
I think it's a little more stable, and I do think that Ursa is pretty happy against Doombringer offlane. I don't think he would have been as happy facing against a Dragonite as he is against Doom. And look at this preparation here for Ward. I don't know if this is just AY like studying what these guys are doing or not, or sorry, BetBoom is studying what these guys are doing, but they're ready for this.
They are super ready and walks into vision right now. Skitter trying to go uphill and hello, how are you? Suddenly jumps on top of him, shackles afterwards. The battle is beginning and First Blood has, well, they're going to take down both of them. And now maybe looking for more. BetBoom, can they get out with the Hawk? He's running. He has 6 sick charges, so that'll be enough to keep him alive. But First Blood, I think that was going the way of BetBoom, right?
Yeah, it went, I believe Force Major got the first kill, so okay, not your mid laner, so I think Tundra is like, they're okay, at least they didn't get it on
Dude, are they going to get 4?
Let's see here.
Oh, Snaking, run your little skeleton man way up there, and yeah, he's going to give that one away, so it looks like it's going to end up being a 3-for-1 instead.
Yeah, so overall, I think it's okay for both sides. Nobody is really too sad about it. Let's look at the items, though. It's always fun to look at items when it comes to Tundra. So this game, we have the... last game it was the Magic Wand gang, and this game it's the Bracer gang.
Yeah, that's the way to go.
That is 3 gauntlets and a circlet. That means most like, you know, like Bracer and Soul Ring. And meanwhile, 33 already has the Bracer. So Bracer gang up in this game. Bracer also on Noticed is Bracer gang everywhere.
Oh, dude, are they doing it again? Oh, I guess it's just Force Major in down here, and then you've got Noticed that's over farming up already. So a little bit of the swap up, and they're putting the Hawk trying to get the one-on-one against Skitter up top.
Why are they doing this? Why?
What's the problem? Talk to me through it.
I think the Hawk should be happy laning against the Doom. I don't think you want to lane against Dragonite. Like, look at this. You just get stunned and you get hit.
Yeah, that is a good amount of pain.
Like, if this Io Ursa lane bottom lane against the Doom, I think they can, if they play the lane well, they have a chance to completely snowball the lane. But now I think this favors Tundra a lot.
It's always interesting seeing the way that teams prioritize the lanes. Is down there looking for a kill. Ooh, danger, danger.
Yeah, they got level 2 on the Chaos Knight, and he wanted to immediately make use of it. He went on 33, but just trading here.
I have to be careful with the burst potential there, and also up top. I mean, Snaking is solo zoning the Io Ursa out. This is tragic. This is just as bad as it gets.
You hate to see it. They're like, Snakings, just stop it. But Skitter runs over, is like, get the stun, get the hits in. They're burning a lot of regen here, and Soneko's actually out of regen. He has to bring more over. He does have a salve.
Oh, and mid lane 9 gets the solo kill on the DP.
Dang.
Back behind the tower. Very well played.
It's, just 9 things. This is like, you try to analyze Dota, and then 9 comes in and busts out a Sky off mid. Like, it changes everything.
Yeah. Snako has to pop the salve. The Hawk tries to go in and put some counter pressure on, but with the salve going on the IO, yeah, they can't really stand toe-to-toe with the Ursa for the moment. But yeah, it's not going necessarily great for the Hawk up here.
Yeah, and I know how I said I preferred BetBoom's like overall lineup, but considering this is how they decided to lane, it does actually change my opinion.
Okay,
quite a bit.
Jumping off the ship.
It's really, really important for Ursa to have a decent lane, because this hero is not a good laner. He's a bit of a snowball hero, so if this hero is able to get a good lane, he can go absolutely wild, right? He can get Roche early, he can get Diffusal, but we'll see what happens now, as we do have some action everywhere.
Yeah, multiple times. Snaking might be going down there, tries to dodge away. Snako, a couple more punches, the Fairy fires 2 rounds of it, and instead it's a kill down bottom. Force Major goes down, Sox is still surviving. Everybody low. If only there was a Bloodseeker in this game.
And 33 does pick up the Chain Lightning creep, so that is one of the better creeps, because you can see like how much harass is coming out onto Noticed, and not just that, he also has a skill in Infernal Blade, so it's pretty rare for a Doom to actually skill like this, but he's playing all out on harassing Notice.
Yeah. I mean, there's so much harassment in this game. I've already missed 2 kills. Hopefully we don't miss any more. As down bottom, Notice, he does go down. The Chain Lightning too strong. Oh, man.
Yes, you did notice it, but you know their names are just way too easy to play with. Force Notice, you know.
Good stuff.
Snaking, I think he wants to die. He's like playing around with so little HP, and he's not like committing to buying more regen yet. Actually, he does have a bunch of regen coming over, but he's still staying here with so little HP. It makes me think he wants to die.
Yeah, he's hanging out, you know. Stuns, punches, snaking. Pops the stick charge, turns, wanting to survive, but, well, eventually he's willing to die.
Okay. Yeah, it's okay. Some of these deaths are actually okay just because, you know, he's basically burning the enemy region. He's gonna come back and, you know, bring more region for his team.
Cookie off the mark there, but still finding Force Majeure just absolutely bullied. 3-3 on a killing spree. And he's just absolutely taken over this bottom lane.
Yeah, I'm so disappointed by this choice by BetBoom. Like, you can see that both side lanes are just suffering now because of this simple decision. It's a huge deal. Because Rasta is not even good in this bottom lane, right? Because there's a way to like always get him low with the Scorched Earth, and we do have action top lane actually.
Yeah, the Hawk won't end up going down, but they move in and instead try and turn the fight around on the Skitter, seeing if they can take him down. The kill on the other side, the Chaos Knight did fall, but in the end, it's a trade-off there of 1 for 1.
Yeah, I think that's good by Force Major because they recognize the lanes are going poorly again. That he decides to kind of break this laning phase and start bringing rotations over, and they do go for a smoke. Maybe this is like a warding smoke to get like more information out on the map.
Yeah, that makes the most sense probably. Skitter comes back to lane, and so too does 9. He walked home to get a full refill on his HP and mana. This often happens with this SK. You just sort of spam out all your abilities. And he might be in trouble here. Face Force Majeure. Walks forward with the cookie, drops the Mystic Flare and dead, but 9 might be in trouble now as well. Goes for the deny of the Arcane. Worth easy.
Nicely done by BetBoom, because like Saxa was gonna set up this kill on Larl. I think that was their big aim. But
Yeah.
as soon as he commits both the cookie and the Mystic Flare on this support on Force Major, like Larl comes in with the Exorcism. He doesn't get the Ruin, but they get the big kill onto 9, and they're gonna hit this tower in the mid lane.
Yeah, unfortunately, no catapult nearby, so can't actually get too much damage onto the tower. And in the meantime, Saxa has quietly been soaking up a lot of experience here. Almost has level 6 now on the Snapfire. This is some great level. I mean, he's even with the other cores.
Yeah, this is really crazy. Like, if this guy's gonna get his level 6, that means most likely somebody's gonna die within the next minute.
Yeah.
Right? Like, as soon as he gets his level 6. I really want to see him like be greedy here. Like, get XP somewhere. Just get your 6. Immediately look for a Mortimer's Kisses play. When you're this strong on a support at this stage of the game, like, you feel it. You know, you're like, I can kill anyone, and it's
Totally.
a great feeling.
Yeah, trying to even soak some of the experience from Notice here, dodge and ring around the Rosie. And if they do manage to like get 6 off of this, he could maybe even go for the kill onto the Chaos Knight. Let's see. Moves on in, just a little bit away, still stalking.
Slowly.
Yeah, and we'll get it off of this one, I think. Is he just going to stay and try and kill when he gets to level 6?
I think he needs backup.
Okay.
It's not enough. He needs +1. And we do see 33 having a Midas coming over.
God, he's so farmed. He's 1,000 gold of the next highest in the game.
Yeah, he's insane. He has 4 kills to his name. This is a very scary Doom when you have Midas this early. Like, he's just gonna completely skyrocket in net worth.
Noticed. Shows underneath the tower. I think they're gonna go for this. Dropping the kisses. Why not? Just right at the start, they dropped the Doom too. Didn't stand a chance. Yep, and the Midas done 8 minutes now on the Midas. That is a very impressive start to this game for Tundra.
And Snaking's running down here. I think they want to commit to this tower. Like, they saw Force Major TP in, and also the Hawk actually canceled his TP. So this means like this bottom tower is vulnerable. That's why Snaking is coming down here. They want to make sure they secure this tower.
Yeah, moves on in. Does have the Nether Blast ready to go. And in the meantime, the counterplay, the rotation up top. BetBoom. They want to find Skitter, who immediately backs away. And again, just a good ward placed down. They spotted all that movement. So a quick reaction. Do Tundra even want to come and defend this? It looks like they're thinking about it.
Yeah, they're thinking about it. They don't have the kisses, but they're still pretty strong here on Tundra.
Very dangerous to try and throw a cookie in to go for the initiation onto the Death Prophet. So they're just going to clear through the creep wave and force them back. Hold on to the tower.
Yeah, so you can kind of see the nerf on this Exorcism. Like, it does 50% damage to buildings. You can see how big of a difference it is, actually. Like, it kind of just scratched this little tower.
Arl picks up the bounty rune. Snaking, they find him on this Shadow Shaman. So a quick and easy kill. And now up towards the top side. They're kind of in no man's land. Snaking's into trouble. The stun onto 9. He immediately backs away. But will it be enough? Doesn't look like he's going to get the kill onto Hawk. But
That's
a good kill.
Yeah. Like, the 9 is playing this kind of snowball hero, and every def he has, that's a lot of time that he's not able to just spam his spells and deal damage.
Right.
So, good pickup, definitely necessary for BetBoom. So, we do see another smoke by Force Major. He's doing some very strange smokes so far.
Trying to get some wards down here, yeah. We'll see. I mean, if he's able to get one, assuming he's going to the triangle.
Let's see where he goes, because I think 1 smoke for warding is good, but 2 is actually a pretty big commitment.
Meanwhile, mid, Laurel brought down somewhat low. On the other side, Snake trapping 3-3, and with the relocate over, this is big. That is why he went for the smoke play. Turns into a kill.
Yeah, well played. I didn't see it, he saw it, so good job on Force Major. That's a huge kill when you think about it, right? This is a 6k net worth Doom at 10 minutes or 11 minutes. This guy is already like close to, kind of getting close to his BKB. So this is necessary. These pickups are actually huge, and this means that the Hawk is now getting close to his defusal thanks to that kill.
Right. I mean, we've seen a couple of situations like this before where teams have fallen behind pretty drastically in the early goings, and then, you know, a couple of kills and suddenly you're back in it. And with Ursa, you're very quickly able to turn that into an objective with Roche. So,
yeah, I think as soon as he gets this defusal on the Hawk, they're going to look to play very aggressive, because anyone can die from Tundra side.
Wow. 6-9 and a 3,000 gold lead. Skitter TPing out, heading towards the mid lane. And with Dragon Form up, this might be the call, as Force Major getting very low. The cookie actually goes back the other direction. A little bit of weird positioning there, and that's going to turn into no objective here for mid.
Yeah. Laurel did commit EXO for the top lane, and they are looking to do Roche here. Even without the roster wards, I mean, you do have an Ursa,
so... danger, danger, danger.
They know about this. They know about this, right?
I don't know if they do. They might not. I don't think that they're aware. Oh my god. That is so painful. Tundra are going to be kicking themselves after this if he gets away with this clean. And I think he's gonna. Done. Diffusal Blade done. Aegis onto Ursa.
Laurel's in trouble.
And now they're going immediately. So they're going to lose the Death Prophet, and now the kisses afterwards, forcing back BetBoom. But that is such a huge window open for him.
Yeah, this is huge for the Hawk. He has his Diffusal, he has his Aegis. This is like a snowball kind of hero now. Like with this item, with this Aegis, he's able to play very aggressive. So really well done by them, and kind of a misplay by Tundra, I think. They should have been more aware.
Well, 2,000 gold, all that's separating these two teams, and with a mid-tower taken, BetBoom is posturing like they want to try and make a move. The smoke and the wraparound coming. This is a lot of smokes used, but if they can get mid off of it, I think it's worth it. Drops down a ward up on the high ground, but now in trouble. The Hawk, does he learn through it already? The Aegis is already down. But can they get round 2 of this fight? 1, trying to get him with the ward trap. It's more than enough. Force Major gained the regen off of the shackles, and now Skitter chased in. They got the relocate for the rundown. A couple more heroes end up coming back in for the TP for the defense. But BetBoom, they're going to have to just sort of back out and I mean, I guess that they can't even really go since they don't have DP ulti for the mid tower take.
No, this is a huge win for them already. They get 2 kills. You know, they kill Skitter under Dragon Knight, and they're going to contest these Ancients for the Hawk, and he's going to get close to his Blink Dagger. Very well played here. We're going to see a replay of this fight here.
Yeah, and you can see there the Aegis getting claimed at the start, but then as soon as Force Major was able to survive through, you know, a couple rounds, it all started working out for him.
Yeah, and I mean, you can also see the overwhelming damage that they have, right? Like, this Ursa just melts, even though he has an IO healing him. This Skyref deals so much damage, and they are going to go for smoke, pick up this Haste Rune onto 9, and they're going to look to make something happen here.
Chase, chase. Who do they find? Ward down, Snakeo. Caught. Silenced. Back under the tower, but Force Major there. Gets the Hex after the DK form post popped. That was so clutch. He got on top of that IO, it was over.
Yeah. And meanwhile, all of this is happening. Our boy has a BKB ready onto this Doombringer.
Okay. All right. I thought you were talking about something good for BetBoom, but that's not as great for them. Tundra looking pretty good with the very farm Doom.
The real carry, right?
Yeah.
Like, you know, Skitter, you go try and do something. I'm a farm my BKB. My travels are queued up. 33 is an absolute monster in farm this game. And I'm interested in seeing kind of Nine's build this game. So currently he has the Kaya. So this is like, he's not going for this ATOS, like try to pop somebody. He's looking for this, like, you know, constant barrage of spells. Like he wants to keep getting arcane bolts out. He's thinking of like staying in the fight in the long term. Unlike like the usual support Skyref, where your whole play is like you buy this ATOS, you try to pop somebody, and then like, you know, either you die or you don't. Like you kind of did your job. But he's looking to stay in the fight longer, queuing up the Aether Lens.
I guess it kind of makes sense against Ursa, right? Like with all the enraged status resistance stuff that comes out there later on, and, you know, damage mitigation, if you can sort of slowly whittle away at them, it's kind of nice.
Yeah, I think something I really enjoy doing is like when somebody drafts a certain hero that you don't entirely understand, and in this case it's the Skyref Mage, right?
Yeah.
We are gonna see this guy set up bottom here.
Easy kill here on the Snakeo, or rather Snake King, as they will move in, take down the Pugna.
Nicely done by Force Major. He has been doing a good job of getting these pickoffs, just like we've seen Saksa do in the previous game, actually, on his roster.
Right.
But as I was saying about the Skyref, is like, I didn't fully understand what they're going for here, but now, like, I can see that what Nine might have, like, what he might have seen is that BetBoom does not have a lot of gap close. They don't have like a Storm Spirit or an Ember, something that can really get on top of you until they have these Blink Daggers. And that's a, you know, Skyref can sit in the back, constantly throw out nukes, and deal a lot of damage. So I'm thinking that's the thought process behind it. We'll see if it plays out that way.
I mean, the one that does stand out, though, is the Ursa as an answer for Nine with the Blink Dagger. Like, if he reveals himself, do you think that they can go like that on him?
Definitely. If Nine is out of position, I think they lose the fight, actually. He has to be very careful. And Force Major is still down here. He's been here for the past who knows how long.
Yeah, the heat map on that guy is looking very central to that bottom lane.
Man. If he had a ward out on Force Major, he doesn't have a good ward out here.
He has one in his inventory too, yeah.
I would have liked him to put this cliff ward at the, you know, this bottom area, and then he would be able to see Nine here. And if he catches Nine, I do think BetBoom are going to win the fight.
Yeah, no matter what, almost, it feels like. Snakeo.
We do have a blink on Chaos Knight, by the way, so maybe they'll make to make use of that.
Noticed, as you said, already very stacked up and farmed. The Hawk, what's he going for next? The BKB makes sense, but again, right now, Tundra in the lead, but at least the way that I feel like you're talking about it, it feels like they've kind of gone over a hurdle on BetBoom, as a 2-second stun is going to connect, and Saksa likely to fall here as they have him caught in the trees. I mean, is that kind of the way that you're seeing it, that BetBoom have a nice window over the next couple of minutes?
I do. I think getting this Aegis was a huge deal, and it bought them a lot of time. And they're gonna almost have this. They're gonna actually have this BKB coming out on Laurel, but they are gonna make a play here from Tundra.
Oh, DD on Skitter, jumps up but doesn't find anybody. Oh man, that was so close.
Fast reactions, fast reactions.
And look at this, another reaction afterwards. They're all heading up to the top side. Are they gonna try and go for a smoke play of their own?
So they do have BKB and they have Blink Dagger. They have double Blink Dagger actually, both on Chaos Knight and Shadow Shaman. I do think they're gonna want to smoke here. Like Force Major TP's back, he picks up the smoke. I think he's gonna meet up with his team and they're gonna make a play here.
It is a little slow, definitely, but regardless, they got the waves pushed out. Maybe they can make a connection.
This is gonna be spotted. There's a ward that sees this. Yeah.
Yeah, they see that. So that would, well, again, be Skitter staying up on the high ground. Do they decide to just jump? Wait, they found one! Oh, Snake King gets caught. A little bit of zigging when they should have zagged, but he gets saved. What? Wow. Are you kidding me? It's still not going to be enough, though. Overwhelming damage coming out with all the ultis dropped down to Hawk, already down to half HP, and they just have to run away. So
Snake King's like, let me in on this fight, guys. Oh, wait a minute. But good that they held position on Tundra, still like recognizing that they can take the fight if they run into them.
Jumps in, takes out those illusions. He's trying to push out this bottom lane again. Doesn't want to give up anything for free. 40 seconds until Roche is capable of responding, and then we'll see how long it is on the actual timer.
Yeah, I do think it's going to come down to this Roche. When you think about it, they have an Ursa, right? This hero relies heavily on being able to take Roche. If this hero has Roche, you know, potentially get the shard as well, it's a huge deal for Ursa. That is, you know, the natural gameplay for this hero. So he does have his BKB, I think, coming onto the Hawk here. So they're very strong right now on BetBoom.
And double BKBs. Laurel. Ooh. Manta turnaround, but they got him caught, noticed, dead in a moment. But now to Hawk trying to play a little bit of cleanup. Finds Skitter, gets him for the kill. 1-for-1 is the exchange so far, but BKB's already used. IO muted is going to need to get denied. They take him down, and then afterwards find the kill onto 3-3. Things looking good for BetBoom here, and looking even better as Sox is about to drop. So another kill onto BetBoom, and they're going to find another 4 dead. Huge win in this team fight.
Wow, that was a crazy like engagement from BetBoom, and he didn't actually have the BKB on Ursa, so they won this without a BKB on him. That is a huge win because Roshan's going to be able to respawn soon. There's going to be no Doom available. No Exorcism though, but I do think this is going to be a pretty easy Roche for BetBoom.
It's a long Roche respawn time, unfortunately, for BetBoom, and it's going to be now 90 seconds from right now.
Yeah, I literally can't read this. I don't know how this works.
Look in the bottom left-hand corner.
Roshan will spawn. Okay, guys.
There you go.
I can just cheat. Like I have map hack here.
It's easy, right? It's nice stuff. Yeah, so it's yellow when it's actually going to turn, and then it's red when it is like it's possible to respawn in this amount of time. As we see the replay here.
There's a big fight opening, though, in the actual game. We're going to see in the corner here.
They take down Snake King, and immediately they got to run away. They know that it's too dangerous.
Yeah, they have this ward on the cliff by BetBoom, and they're just controlling this ward because they know that all that matters right now is Roche. But with that pickup, they're actually going to go and smoke and try to catch Tundra like unprepared.
Tundra might be thinking that they're in the pit right now, and they're going to show on Skitter for a moment, but then immediately back out. Tundra playing so disciplined right here.
Yeah, they know they can't just randomly run into these wards, but I think BetBoom is trying a little too hard.
Jumps in, finds 9. He's dead. Oh, you said it. If he's out of position for even a moment, they are going to get destroyed. So they take down 9. They take down Soxa, and, well, if they want to, they could run right back towards the Roche pit, or even in towards mid, take the tower first.
Yeah, well played. I thought BetBoom was like taking it a bit too far and potentially running into this like unknown high ground, but as soon as he catches 9 and he kills 9, the fight's over. They just won't have the damage. Well done by the Hawk, and now Roshan respawns. He's like, hey, you know, come get your free shard, my friend.
Dude, it's coming down to the wire here. 18 to 12, 1,000 gold. That's all it's separating them, and they're about to get this shard. And Tundra, it's not looked great for them so far here. They're going to smoke up. Are they going to try and come in for the fight? They can't get there in time.
Yeah, it's too late, but maybe they still want to fight with this Doom. Maybe they're going to try to catch, you know, BetBoom and like some, maybe if they get the Doom off on a good target. It's pretty rough here if they run into the high ground, though.
Yeah, have to be careful, although they don't have the Death Prophet here. Jumps forward, finds Snake King, but gets the decrep off in time. Muted, he's doomed. Has to back away. Sadeko is there, and he's going to be fine. Although, maybe not, maybe not. Okay, he backs out, and he's good. He took a lot of damage, but the Hawk lives through it.
Yeah, he got the enrage off before the Doom came, and 33, he was hesitating. He like canceled, and then he ended up still using Doom, but that's a huge window now that BetBoom knows there's no Doom. They can do whatever they want. They can go for this tier 2 with Laurel. They can set up kills on the bottom lane. I think they're going to try to do both, and Force Major is already TPing bottom. He knows that they're way stronger right now.
Has the Blink Dagger done? It's what, 4 of them here, and actually just jumps right on like a psychopath. And then the relocate afterwards. They find 9 again.
Oh,
He's
no.
in trouble. He is. Oh, they burned through the Aegis though. Big win there. That's what they needed. On the side, Soxa tries to force staff away, but the stun is there. And then the pullback for the kill. But still, they take down the Aegis, if nothing else. That was a pretty early take of it.
Yeah, he does die in Seneca on the top lane after the reload, but yeah, that could have been way, way worse, right? This roster just blinks. He's like straight on top of the hero. Not, you know, like you want to be a little out of range. He just blinks on top, drops the Hex. And I think they probably should have committed everything because like they just want to avoid a situation where they lose the Aegis. But nonetheless, I think both teams are like kind of okay with what happened. You know, 9 dying for the Aegis, it's okay. But this Skyref pick is not really working out.
There have been a couple of issues here and there, it feels like. And again, you know, with the game being as close as it is, you start to wonder what happens when all of these heroes on BetBoom have those BKBs. Because, I mean, even Shaman's going for it, for goodness sake. He's almost halfway to it at this stage as well.
Yeah, I am actually thinking if somebody should buy a Force Staff because one of the best items against Skyref in the game is a simple Force Staff, right? Like he drops the Mystic Flare, you Force Staff the target, or even a Glimmer Cape. But the Shaman is going for like a Blink BKB, and Io is going for a mech into Holy Locket. So they actually don't have the best saving items against the Skyref.
Right.
But if the Sky keeps getting jumped in a fight, then you know it doesn't matter, right?
True enough, yeah, absolutely. And I guess that is one thing, is that like if they are able to sort of chain stun somebody, they won't be able to get the BKBs off. So maybe that is the answer. And like, I mean, of course, it's also set up by them not having Force Staffs, but still could work out well for Tundra.
Yeah, they do go for a smoke on Tundra. I'm thinking they want to set up a fight here. Let's see how they do this. So the roster wards do drop. I think they need to either doom the Death Prophet before she gets the ulti off, or ulti the Hawk before he gets his enrage off. So let's see if they're able to do this.
Cookie goes out, trying to kill off these wards with Soxa. They have a good chunk of damage. The Hawk pops in, runs into 3-3 right away. He didn't get the enrage off. But will they be able to bring him down afterwards? I'm not so sure about that one. Arlo just runs into the midst of all of them. Yeah, this is not going to work. They have to get out. And now the blink in. He finds them all. Oh, God. Run away, Tundra. This is not where you want to be. Although, Mystic Flare. And then the stun. 9 killed him. Notice just dies.
He was not ready for that. That was some random amounts of damage coming out. That was... Oh man, he gets the Doom off, but there was no follow-up, and I think the Hawk got the BKB off anyways, right? So,
yeah,
you know, not the best jump. You definitely want to be able to blink War Stomp with Doom, so the target can't get, you know, it can't get his BKB off or anything. But Tundra is chasing here.
Okay, stun. Meanwhile, Kisses, the slow is there, but the relocate out, and again, Seneko just going to have to give up his life for the cause. Interestingly, just brings the Hawk back to farm over there on that side of the map.
Let's see if he gets the tether out onto Laurel. Okay, no.
Definitely no.
I was like hopeful for a second there. That's okay. I think Seneko's happy with that. It's another time like wasted for Tundra here.
Well, there is still the late game Doom, and 3-3 has been farming up a storm. Has that BKB done? Going in for the Arcane Blink now as well. That is really cool.
That is interesting. Maybe he's thinking... So War Stomp is a pretty long, you know, cast time, and we do have a jump mid lane.
Looking for him. Stunned, Hex, Decrep, trying to keep him alive. Cookie afterwards gets another stun out, but Skitter in the end is going to die. And well, the battle continues over here. The Hex, and they got him! They're able to catch him! Oh, 3-3 is so hurt. Pops the BKB, tries to run away. Soxa actually gets the 1 kill in a Force Major, but with that blink forward and the BKB, the Hawk gets the kill. They pull back onto the Snapfire. Dead again. BetBoom just leaving no prisoners.
What was that jump? he didn't BKB on Skitter, and he just gets hexed.
Yeah, that one hurts.
His team was not even ready. That felt very, very forced. And Notice is gonna catch snaking here.
Gets the courier kill before he tries to walk away, and looks like Snaking is going to get out. Wait, are they really chasing this super awkward fight? But they know that 9's over there. Oh god, run away. The poor Scarith mage is very fast, but not fast enough. It traps the ulti. Almost enough for the kill, but it's not quite there. Just walks away. No Atos, no nothing.
Oh man, that's another big pick off on the Skyref. He's just not able to play the video game.
No, it's not been great for him.
And they do have double lane wards bottom here that they're gonna make use and get a quick pick off onto Snaking. There's actually 2 lane wards here by BetBoom, both with a pretty long duration, which is kind of funny, but it did get them a kill just now, and it kind of helped them catch 9. So well done by them.
It's worth.
Yeah.
Whatever you got to do.
Okay, so hear me out.
Tell me.
The Skyref is getting his Ag soon. Like, I know Force Major is already on the hunt, and he might just catch Skitter here. He gets the Hex off.
Dude, Force Major's been everywhere. This hero is just so good. Why are people not picking Shaman?
I told you, man. I love this hero. These guys are everywhere. Notice is trying to catch Saksa here. They're just going to... Okay, he does get away. Oof.
1 by 1. Gotta run.
But yeah, this Scarf is getting close to his Ags, which is actually one of the coolest items, I think. Where it basically doubles all his spells. Whenever he casts Arcane Bolt, there's going to be an extra one. Same for his other abilities. So I do think it does give them like a little bit of hope. Meanwhile, Snaking, there's a Nullifier on this Ursa.
Yeah.
Great item choice. I love it.
Another quick pick, and 3-3 has Blink, has to get out.
The Courier!
Oh, they're going. Kill the Courier. BKB, get the hell out of there. Is going to run, and now another Hex. They got him. Saksa caught, taking the tower damage, but it's not going to be enough. And does have a 4-staff and Cookie. There's no way. There's just no way.
This lane ward bottom is getting them so many kills.
It's so strong.
Yeah, Snaking finally D-warded one of them, but the other one survived. It is in vision of the sentry, but this got them already 3 kills. And look at Laurel.
Oh, Laurel, you might have overplayed your hand right there, buddy. Or not. Never mind. They popped the BKB, run away. 9. It's just going to get dropped. Oh, it was a very ambitious TP, but it was not enough. And the last couple of minutes have just all been BetBoom. I mean, as soon as all these BKBs were online, they start running around together. It's just curtains.
Yeah, it's looking very rough for Tundra to be able to get a good fight. Like, Skitter is falling off. Same for the Skyref mage that 9 is playing. Only the Doom is able to keep up a farm, and he does have a refresher. So maybe there's a bit of hope with this refresher and the axe completed. If they're able to get the jump, they really need to get a good jump on the side of Tundra to have a chance. And Roshan is up, so this is the moment.
Okay, this is the time. I mean, you win this fight as Tundra, you get an Aghanim Scepter as well. Like, suddenly things actually don't start feeling that bad, because you're probably going to be ahead in gold at that point.
Yeah, the dragon form is wearing off, and I don't know if they have a smoke actually on Tundra, so they're gonna run in blind here, but I think they have to do it. This is like their chance to take this game back into their hands if they win this fight. If they give away the Roche, I don't see an opening.
They can play around their ward. I mean, this is the thing too, right? BetBoom, they've been playing so well up until this point, and sometimes you can get like a little bit over ambitious and, you know, maybe make a little bit of a misplay here or there. They're getting great vision in the area for Tundra. I mean, if there's a fight to take, this is the one for him.
Yeah, this is gonna be all about the jump. If Doom is able to get some good Dooms off, I can see Tundra winning this. But at the same time, if Noticed or the Hawk get, you know, the Enrage or the right stun off, kill 9 right away, we're gonna see BetBoom taking this.
Big talent right there as well, picked up for Noticed. Reality Rift piercing spell immunity.
Yeah, a very good talent. One of the best talents in the game.
They don't have an easy way to check for this. And
wait, they're just doing this straight up.
Snaking, I mean, he drops it down. He's going to walk into the pit, sees that it's going, and ready to run in. This is a whole world of danger. They drop right in. 3-3, he can't find the Doom target. Trying to take it down. Aegis onto Laurel. He's able to get that one, and the full control onto Skitter. No chance, no nothing. Do they have enough? The double Doom was out, and almost enough for the kill. Are they going to have to deny each other? They get the relocate back in, and eventually they end up falling. The buybacks come out, and Oh, Laurel with the Aegis. They also, I think, got the Aghanim Scepter. That one hurts. They needed it to be better.
Yeah, that was, oh my goodness, that snaking, like, what a trooper. Like, he just decrypts and runs in and is like, somebody's got to do this for the boys, you know? He runs in, gives some vision, and this was so close. Like, he gets reload out on this on this Ursa when the Rosh is about to die, but Laurel does pick up the Aegis, picks up the cheese, and I think he also picked up an Ags.
Yeah, Ursa has it now. They traded it over.
Yeah, so he got everything in the end. That was very close, and you know, commendable by Snaking for doing that for his team. He gave his team a chance.
Another just unbelievable play from Force Major as well to find the shackles on the DK as he was going in to steal everything, right? Like, and I don't know if he didn't get his BKB off or what happened there with DK, but Skitter not able to make it in and steal everything out.
Yeah, that was Force Major is playing a fantastic game. Like, he's been everywhere. He's catching everywhere. You know, his smokes have worked out as well, which I wasn't sure about, but he proved me wrong. And Laurel is kind of just walking, but he does have the Aegis.
Big play, and is going to lose his life here. But as you said, they have round 2. 9 trying to get away. Not going to happen. The Hawk on top, and notice
they know where Doom is.
Afterwards, is he in trouble? Has to BKB and TP out. So 3-3, wisely going to make his way out of there.
Yeah. And they pick up a gem on BetBoom. They recognize like that they're ahead in this game. Like, this is their kind of their timing to take over the map completely. So with a gem picked up, and even though they lose the Aegis, I think it's okay because, you know, cheese is kind of like a laughable item, right? Like,
that's fair.
It's sometimes like completely.
It's like, good on Io.
Yeah, but Io specifically is like the best hero in the game with cheese. Like, you have the item slots for it. And you're gonna heal up, you know, your carry potentially. So now I do think they need to doom the IO. I think it's a must, actually.
20 seconds until they have double doom. They're waiting it out with the glyph now. Tundra, they got to come up with answers here. It's not easy. This is such a difficult game, and I'm wondering, I mean, are they even going to come back and try and defend against this? They drop down the Nether Ward. They have people back and ready, but God, it is so tough. They're only just now TPing back 3-3.
Yeah, and Laurel is kind of just tanking it in front. He does have a Lincoln Sphere, making it harder to get jumped, but they are going to back off, not committing for this melee racks because the Exorcism is wearing off. And now Tantra's like, they're drawing a line, like, hey, I want to fight on this cliff ward that we have. Let's see if they actually do anything about this.
I feel like this tells you a lot about the sort of feelings of each team in terms of their relative strength and where they see the rest of this game going. But yeah, at least for now, they get the D ward onto that one, and I mean, they're gonna know. BetBoom know that this is happening. There's creeps hidden in the freaking barracks. There's no way they get caught here.
Yeah, as long as they're aware, like you said, they're gonna see the creeps hitting top lane, so they know something's up. They're placing this defensive cliff ward in the top here and just sitting around it. So well done by them. Force Major is hanging out in his favorite place on the map, you know, this bottom area with a nice, like, another lane ward.
Yeah, exactly. And a BKB.
Yeah, he's just setting up for a potential reload. And, I mean, this guy is playing a really, really good Rasta game. Like, this is, you know, DJ is like one of the first pioneers of this hero where this guy was always in the trees hiding.
Yeah.
And now both games we see both Saxa and Force Major actually doing a very similar thing. And they do go for a smoke. They have this beautiful lane ward that they actually saw 9 and 33, so I think they're gonna try and catch one of them, but they do get out.
TP out of there immediately, and going back again, at least after the refresher for the Blink Dagger upgrade as well on Doom. What the heck's it called again? Arcane Blink. I always get it messed up.
Yeah, I do think the idea is just like I was saying earlier, the cast time on Warstomp and Doom is very, very long, so the idea is that with this Arcane Blink, he should be able to get his spells off, right, if he gets the jump?
Right, and before any type of reactions come out, potentially. It gets a pretty huge reduction in the amount of time that takes to cast those spells. But 3-3, Laurel is there, jumps forward. Oh, the Lincolns came right back up right that time. And now walking in, 3-3, pulled back in. Can he get out of there? Blinks out off the refresh. Not bad, needed to stay alive for sure on that one. But with Saxa already dead and the rest of Tundra running away, there's no way you take this fight.
That was scary. They're actually going to reload in. They're keep going here.
Okay, and Skitter, I mean, do they have an answer? Doom now onto the Ursa. Can they bring him down, trying to force back and kill off that IO, but a cheese came out, and that's enough of the reset. They needed the full lockdown, and they didn't have it. Oh, from bad to worse, and BetBoom gonna take the fight. They know they're strong. They're ready to keep going for more.
There is buyback on the Doom, but he doesn't have Doom available. I don't think he can do anything, actually.
Oh man.
Oh, it's looking tough. I don't know if they're gonna commit for tier 4s. I think they just go for the second racks here. Play it safe. They have the game on on their hands here.
You know what I think that was? The Lincoln Spear cooldown for spell block. It's I think added on because of the quickening charm. Does that mean that you get 2 of them?
No. So Noticed has actually they have 3 Lincoln Sphere, but somebody put a Lincoln Sphere on Laurel. They popped that one, and then the second Laurel's own Lincoln Sphere also came off of cooldown.
Jeez.
And the reason why he was playing like this anyways is because he has his Aeon Disc and he was feeling very safe. He was trying to bait
right.
So well done by BetBoom recognizing how they want to take fights.
Well, a 30,000 gold lead at this point, and BetBoom, they've come up with perfect answers. I mean, again, you mentioned that you thought that they were going to be able to do it. It looked a little bit rough at various points in the laning stage, and obviously it's not over yet. With a 30k gold lead, you got to imagine it's looking pretty good for them. What do you think it's been that's sort of allowed BetBoom to take this type of a lead here? What's been sort of the standout performer for you?
Oh man, it's definitely Force Major, 100%. This guy's been setting up everything, as we are going to see a replay of what's going on here.
Oh, it's just the YOLO relocate in.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah, they had the ward, so they were able to see everything. But yeah, I do think Force Major has played a fantastic game. He's set up so many kills for his team. As we do jump into the game, Stinky gets picked off, and he actually drops the gem.
Oh no.
Boy. Here you go, guys.
Double gem for the IO.
Yeah. I do think the laning setup was... initially I said, I think BetBoom's going to win this game, and I saw the laning setup, and I lost a bit of hope. But they were able to make some fantastic comeback plays after a pretty rough laning stage, leading into them, taking this first Roche, the second Roche, and once they got the second Roche, I felt like the game was in their hands.
Okay. Oh, Aghanim Scepter for Doom instead.
Oh, okay.
Interesting. As 9 just dies.
He does have buyback though, so maybe they're gonna bait a fight here with Double Doom. This is their last chance in this game.
Last chance to dance. Zoxa goes on in, silenced immediately. Devastated. Doom down. Round 2, but 3-3 still taking so much damage here. Got the BKB off as well, because why not? Skitter is going to fall one by one. They all go down, and 9. This is going to be a dieback for him. GG is finally called. BetBoom, they continue the 1-1 streak.
Another 1-1. But you know what? I'll take that over an 0-2, right?
The Hawk looking a little bit happier after that game number 1 that did not look as well played for them. But yeah, impressive showing for